Hi my loves, how I've missed you. If you've been keeping up with my stories on Instagram, you know that this past weekend was my birthday. I turned 33, the big 3-3 for your girl, and it was so much fun. I had friends fly in to surprise me. I had my husband plan the most amazing birthday dinner, and just reminded as to how lucky I am to have such amazing family and friends, and everybody I've met through Instagram and on YouTube. You guys are so phenomenal. I am so lucky. I feel like our community is really special in that it's a lot of guys and girls that just are very supportive of each other, and anytime I need a lift in my day or I want to like get a laugh, I just turn to Instagram and get to see the most amazing comments and the best messages, and you guys are phenomenal. So blessed on that front. You know what they say, the best things in life are free or priceless, and the second best things are really expensive. And I swear that is like so true. Anyways, so I wanted to unbox / show you what I got myself for my birthday. So I didn't ask Jamie for anything for my birthday. I really have everything I need, like, and you know, he knows better than to like do anything without research. So but saying that, I did decide to spoil myself. So let's go ahead and show you what I got for my birthday.
You wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you.
Okay, so you may have seen like a sneak peek of it from my birthday like stories this past weekend, but I've had a wish list video before on here, and I don't think I've ever talked about this bag, mostly because it's just something I just really kind of put out of my mind for a while. Obviously Chanel, and I was on the hunt for something very specific and I found it. So you guys already know probably from the title of this video, but it is the Chanel Classic Flap Small, and I already wore her. She's mine and I'm obsessed. So this is actually a vintage piece. Can you believe it? This is from the 6 series, which I was doing research on, and I found that like the 6 series, for some reason, their quality was just like phenomenal. This puffiness on this bag, and what was really important to me was I knew I wasn't going to get a new Chanel bag, because we all know this price increase just put it out of like my budget for a bag. It's not what I'm looking to spend that much money on. It's not for me. But I've always wanted the small classic flap. So I did realize though that all the ones that I was really drawn to had the 24 karat gold hardware, and that only comes on vintage bags. So even though this one isn't like super vintage, I mean, I think I was like driving in the 2000s, but this bag is pretty much hitting everything that I wanted. Caviar would have been nice, but lambskin, for some reason, lambskin bags are just like so luxurious to me, and I'm always drawn to them more than the caviar. So this hit all my boxes, and I ended up getting this on Fashionphile, and I've been stalking the website for probably the last month. I kind of knew that there was a gap in my collection, that like obviously there's like no need for it, but I really wanted something that a classic flap had that a lot of my bags don't have, which is the dressier chain and the ability to go from the shoulder bag to the crossbody, because to me it's a crossbody, really quickly, and also have like a really elegant look. And I love when people wear their classic flaps with like dressed on clothes, so like just some activewear. I think it just looks so cute and it's classic, and something that I hope to pass down to my daughter someday. And it's just It's a bag that I've always been drawn to, and I figured like if I'm gonna make it work for the price point I want, it needs to be stunning, it needs to be really good quality, it needs to be in great condition, and it has to be like in the type of hardware that I want. So I liked the really yellow gold. I think it just shows like how well and crafted these bags were in the 6 series. And there's definitely other series that are wonderful, but these are hard to come by. And so when I saw it at the price point, that was about half of, I mean, a little bit more than half, but around like the $4,200 range, I had to have it. And it came, it's here. I actually ordered it on a Thursday and it came Friday evening. So insane. But it was meant for me right before my birthday. I got it the Friday before my birthday, which my birthday was on Saturday. And so I had to wear it, had to have it. And yeah, I mean, I've talked to you guys about this on Instagram. It's just the new pricing of Chanel and like all their price, like their limitations that they put in, because the inventory is so low and the prices are so high that a lot of people that buy the bags are just reselling them at even higher prices. And for me, it was just wasn't it. And I knew I wanted something that I didn't feel guilty about buying. And I knew that if I bought a brand new one, I would feel really bad about it. I don't know why. I just think that in my mind, the Chanel prices of like 2 years ago is what I was willing to spend. And now that we're here and they're just so high, it just wasn't for me. But in retrospect, like the bags will last forever when they're really well made. So this bag, I think it's, like I said, a testament to great quality, and it's what I wanted. I did have the Chanel boy bag, but it was too big. It was the medium size, it was the new medium, so it was big. And it was a little bit more rigid, and I felt like, even though I loved the ability to move the chain, which was my favorite one, it was just like too big and boxy for my body, and I just wasn't using it. And I've already used this bag like every day since I got it, and it's Monday, so it's only been a few days, but I just love the way it looks on me. And I want to like see if you guys can see just like where it sits when it's a shoulder bag, and then I go ahead and put it on as a crossbody. Just perfect. And I feel like the quality, everything about it was exactly what I was hoping for, and I'm just surprised I was able to find it, honestly. So yeah, as far as the stats on the bag, this is actually the double flap, and I did do some research into whether or not I was going to look for a double flap or a single flap, but I think the double flap for vintage bags, it helps keep the shape of like the roundedness of the top where it needs to be. And I just was happy to deal with having a double flap. I don't think it's like the most convenient thing, but I like it for like safety and protection. This bag also did come with the authenticity card, which is great, and obviously the dust bag. But I was willing to like part with the frills of like a box and the ribbon and all of that for just a really well made bag that I feel is just super, super classic. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is the bag, and I'm pretty happy. And this was not on my wish list. So I had put on like a bunch of different bags for my wish list. I need to remake it because I think it's changed as I've like seen other ones in person or price changes have happened. My wish list has definitely changed. So I think maybe that'll be my next video, would be like my new updated wish list. But this was not on there because I just thought in my mind like I would either have to sacrifice a really beautiful looking and really great condition bag for like a really expensive and brand new bag. So I'm happy that I was able to find one in such great condition that is something I'm gonna like take care of, and I'm gonna make sure that I keep it in this good condition. But if you guys have any questions, or just like what are your comments, what is your feedback on me getting this bag? I think it was missing in my life. I feel like I just needed one, and I've always been someone that was like, oh, I don't need a classic flap, like But I think in my mind, I just knew that like I didn't want to have to like hunt for one or deal with the resale market. But Fashionphile makes it super easy. Once again, not sponsored, but I just like kept looking at different bags that kept coming up, and the ones that were like in really good condition kept going really fast. So I knew that like I needed to be kind of on top of it. And once I decided that this style bag with the 2 chains was what I really was on the hunt for, I was looking at like YSL. I was looking at getting the bigger size Gucci Dionysus bag to kind of fill that hole. But every time I kept looking at it, I was just more drawn to this classic look. And I think I found what I was looking for. There are some Chanel bags that I find like stunning, but without like a boutique here, like a real boutique, we have like a small store inside of the Nordstrom here. It's really, really difficult for me to fall in love with anything without seeing it in person. So I am grateful for a store like Fashionphile that like has really accurate descriptions and pictures and all of that, so that I can find exactly what I'm looking for. So I instantly knew when I saw it, and I was like, it's too good to be true. And then I saw it in person. I mean, you guys, stunning. But I would recommend like anybody that's kind of given up on the Chanel hunt, don't, because there are great quality ones that if you're willing to get an older bag, you can find something that's in pretty great condition and that you know it was really, really well made and the hardware won't tarnish. Because I actually saw like even newer ones for more money that were all tarnished and like faded on the gold plating because it wasn't plated the same way as these older ones were. So don't give up. There are bags out there that can be in the price range. I did decide to sell my Gucci Dionysus Super Mini bag. I haven't sold it yet, but I've decided that's what I'm gonna do. I haven't been able to use it just because I can barely fit anything in there as it is. And I feel as though like once my phone stopped fitting in there, it was hard for me to grab that bag to like go out. So I just haven't been using it. And even though I love it, I would probably have to get the bigger size. So I'm still considering the regular mini Gucci Dionysus, or do I need to get a smaller phone? Because I feel like these phones are getting heavier and bigger and they're just clunkier than ever. So I'm in no rush. Like I still love the bag. It's so cute. I just like don't use it. So I actually probably need to thin out my collection a little bit. I feel as though I have a lot of bags right now, and I feel like maybe I go through this like phase every once in a while where I'm like, I don't need this many bags, and then I end up regretting it and missing them. But I firmly decided I'm selling the Gucci Super Mini. There are no bags on like my immediate wish list. I do have like an overarching wish list that doesn't just include bags, that I will definitely share with you guys. But I mean, I think I have like every box checked right now for like tote, crossbody, shoulder bag / crossbody, bum bag, backpack. So I'm pretty good. Mini bag. So I'm good right now. But I do like to be conservative and make sure that my collection is like exactly where it needs to be. And if I'm not using a bag, I really think hard before I sell it, because there's a reason why I went through all of the research and everything before I buy a bag. And it's like I've decided that I love it. I need to have it. So I will keep you posted on Instagram as to what I decide. But that's it, guys. If there's anything you guys want me to do a follow-up video on this bag, this is probably the most reviewed bag already. I don't think there's anything I can add. But I just wanted to share that there is like really great vintage bags out there that, going through the right channels, you can always find something that will check your boxes. You don't have to compromise. And damn, these prices these days are getting crazy. So that's it for my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed just listening to me ramble on about buying the pre-loved and just my thoughts about, you know, why I went this direction. And hopefully you guys love it as much as I do. And that's it. As always, find me on Instagram at Decor and Designer. If you have any questions, I'm pretty responsive on there. Shoot me a DM. Let me know if there's anything I can answer for you, or just send like a kind hello. I love chatting with you guys on there. So I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.